Morning, morning, my lovely people. Yes, I'm awake and I've already made my bed and I woke up for my breakfast, which is already here. That's my breakfast. They left it outside the room. Let me just get this one first. And today we are gonna have breakfast on bed. Yes, it's very rare. I like to have breakfast on bed, but we are not supposed to go out, so it's best to have it in my room. And what better place to have it but on my bed? Actually, there is no dining table. There's a study table, but it's facing the wall, and I'd rather sit here looking outside. I've already showed you this room before, but I'm gonna give you a quick tour of my room before I start talking anything about cabin crew. So anyhow, this is my room. I enter from here, of course, and then on the left hand side there is a huge wardrobe, which obviously I just put my uniforms in there. We have an umbrella, some laundry bag and stuff like that going on. This one doesn't open. No, this is nothing. Then I have a coffee machine. On top of that I have this safe and some extra pillows. Underneath I have a fridge and I have another compartment. That's that. This is my bathroom, you guys. This one is a sink area. And then I have like a glass door. And this is my bathroom. It's quite nice. It's very small, but very nicely done. It's beautiful colors. I absolutely love it. I love how the whole setup is. Like, it's a small room, but it's very nice. So that's my bed. I slept that last night, and yeah, that's my room, you guys. I have such a cute chair. Like, I don't know what is it made of. I hope it's faux leather or faux fur, but it's really beautiful. So I have this cute little chair over here. I left my bag here. I left my trolley bag over there. There's not much space, you know. This is the passage, and I didn't want to keep it in the way because that's a very narrow space. So I left it by the window. Then I have a cute little side table, a desk over here, and a cute little ring light. I don't know if it's a lamp, ring light, whatever you like to call it. And now for the view. That's it, guys. That's the view I have. It's nice and green. Let me show you properly. That's the window I have. It's so beautiful, bright and green outside. Like, it's so pretty. And this is the passage. And that's my favorite long mirror. I'm yet to get out of my pajama, but yeah, I'm gonna do it after my breakfast. So they have given me some salami, some croissants, some fresh fruits, cheese, toast. There is some condiments like jam and butter and some olive oil, yogurt, and some orange juice. And I'm also gonna make a quick coffee, so yeah. So there's my coffee and that's my breakfast. I'm gonna talk to you guys as soon as I finish my breakfast. Okay, my lovelies, I'm back again. I finished my breakfast and I thought I'm gonna sit down and talk to you and answer all your questions. So in the last video, we discussed about how to apply for Qatar Airways. I've always been telling you guys that it's very important that you go to the official website and look for the job opportunity. So always remember from this that the whole past year, when you were getting all these other advertisements from this unregulated websites and people sending messages on WhatsApp or social media, and one should never go and apply there. One should always look for any company's official website and look into the careers page and look if there is any job opening over there. So last time I went through the application process with you guys, and now we're going to talk about what to expect next. I'm making this video because I've got individual questions from all of you that what is the next step or what to expect next and do next and so on and so forth. So I just want to give you my experience and the people and my colleagues and my sister or anybody who I know working in different airlines, their experience about what to do next. I previously worked for Air India and now working for Etihad Airways. My sister was working with Jet Airways. Now she's with Emirates. There's so many of my friends who were Qatar Airways and now are Etihad Airways. And my cousins and my brother-in-law had been in several different airlines as well, like Kingfisher, Indigo, Go, Jet Airways, and so on and so forth. So I'll tell you what usually airlines do in general. So after you've done the application, you'll receive the notification saying thank you for the application and we'll get back to you in the next 24 to 48 hours. In that next 28 to 48 hours, or I would even give it 3 days or 4 days, I would wait for an email from their side, which is an acknowledgement that they have received your online application. Once you get that, they're gonna tell you a few more steps in there. They're gonna ask you a few more questions that what are your expectations about the job and what you're doing currently, and just very basic questions again. And they might also ask you to upload your photos or something else that they might require for further processing it. Once you're done with that, now you're gonna get into the waiting game. And let me break it down to you because some people don't understand why they have to wait or why it's taking a certain amount of time. I'll tell you, it all depends on the market, the industry, and the requirement. So there's always a demand and supply. It has nothing to do with your application, or you don't have to get anxious about why am I not getting a call, why, what happened, and there is no set rule for these things. So don't worry about it. Usually airlines only hire or only try to pull in people when they know they're gonna have an increase in demand for travel. So yes, we are heading that direction. I've been telling you that already, that 2022 already looking brighter. We're going to expect a lot of good news by the end of 2021, and going into 2022 things are going to look much more brighter. So this waiting game can be from a couple of weeks, a month, 3 months, or up to 6 months. Usually after 6 months they redo the process, or they tell applicants to apply again, or there could be something else which they will inform you. But I think within 6 months you should expect recruitments going on. So guys, bear this in mind that this is a waiting period for you. Now this is the best time to brush up on all your skills. Any area that you're lacking, that you think you need improvement, or you need to prepare for your interview, or any questions you need to prepare for the group discussion, or prepare for the final interview, or just work on your grooming or your makeup or what you're gonna wear, or anything from the smallest thing to the biggest thing. You need to start preparing because you're already in the game. If you have applied and your application is accepted and they have given you another email from their side acknowledging that they have received your application, they have given you applicant number, and they have asked you further information, that's a very good sign. They for sure will get back to you. And for those who haven't received that email yet, please go and reapply. It's not you or your application, or you might be wondering why haven't I received anything. It's nothing to do with you. It's sometimes just system generated. So don't give up, just apply again. There is no harm in applying again. So now going back to, once you've received the acknowledgement, you should know that they can start this process anytime. So expect the unexpected and start preparing already. I know there were a few questions and doubts you had about, oh, what if my skin is like this? What if my teeth is a certain way? Or what if I have a scar a certain place? Or if I have a mark somewhere, or on the neck or on the legs? Let me just tell you the requirement, and let me tell you exceptions for them. Yes, they need candidates to have clear skin. But if you have one pimple or one small spot or something going on your skin which you can conceal with makeup and it doesn't stand out a lot, it's absolutely fine. In Qatar Airways specifically, if you have tattoos on any part of your body, like doesn't matter if it's here, hidden parts, doesn't matter where, they are going to ask you. But if I have to talk about Emirates or Etihad, they are allowed to have tattoos on certain parts of your body, like let's say anything above this inside, it's okay. Not on the neck, not on the back of your neck. Let me just show you exactly how. So let's say from here underneath, you're not supposed to have any tattoos. Not even over here. Not even over here. Not on the back of your neck. No. You can have it here. You can have it here. You can have it here. You can have it anywhere over here until, let's say, here. So that's how it works for Etihad and Emirates. For Qatar Airways, you're not supposed to have a tattoo on your body. If you're talking about scars, like let's say I might have something. I don't really see scars on my body, but if it's like this, let's say, if it's like a pigmentation, like I got a scratch from my cat, so it was like a dark mark over here and it's faded into something like this. I don't know if you can see it. It's very, very faint. You can barely see it. But if you have something like this, you can hide it with makeup and go. But if you have like a scar which is white in color or has certain pigmentation on it, still if you're able to cover it up and it's not looking very obvious, it's okay. You can cover it up with makeup, and as long as it blends with the rest of your skin, it should be okay, no matter how big or small it may be. My sister has a mark over here like this because she had fallen down when she was a child, and it's white in color and it has certain pigmentation on the side, which is again faded into nothing, but it has a scar, like it's a white scar, and it's a little bit, just very little poofy, but it's right here. And when she got through Jet Airways, they saw it, they asked her, and they could see that, you know, she can hide it with makeup and it's at the back of her hand and it's not so visible, so it's fine. They don't really bother you for these things. So yeah, you don't have to stress about every small mark on your body. You can just blend it with makeup and you can still go for your interview. Same as with the face. If you have a scar or a mark which is not visible, you can hide it with your makeup and you can blend it with your skin. It's absolutely fine to have it. They're not going to make you wash your face and tell you to go to shower and then see your body and your skin when it's squeaky clean after shower. You're always going to be in makeup. You're always going to be in uniform. So that's absolutely fine. The second question I got from you guys is about the teeth. I've already made a video about my experience about having crooked teeth. I had teeth which were not aligned as well. I had a canine which was a bit upwards, and I had the lower teeth which were not aligned absolutely. So yes, I had imperfect teeth, and I went for the interview for Jet Airways, and there my interview was all good. I reached the final round, and when we were having this one-on-one, I was very awkward because I knew all the focus is on me. The whole panel is now talking to me, interacting with me, asking me questions, and I was very conscious because of my teeth. And my consciousness came across in the interview where I wasn't smiling freely and naturally. I was having a constricted smile like this. And there were certain times in the interview where it was like a bit lighter moment where we were laughing, or not laughing as in ha ha ha, but like joke over there where everyone was smiling and I was more like, so I wasn't opening my mouth and smiling freely. And of course the interviewer noticed it, and because of my consciousness, she asked me later on the side, in spite of me clearing the grooming round, that can I have a look at your teeth? And that's when she realized that I'm conscious about my teeth. And of course she didn't say anything to me that point in time, but later on I know that after the final interview I wasn't shortlisted as a successful candidate. And with the same set of teeth, guys, with the same set of teeth, I didn't do anything different when I went for Air India interview and I had a grooming round, and I said to myself that I'm not going to do the same mistake. And as an airline recruiter, when they expect their cabin crew to smile and talk freely, they are not going to shortlist a candidate who's conscious about themselves, because it's definitely going to reflect on the passengers or the guest or any of the stakeholders of the company. So yes, you could have small imperfections in your teeth, but please be yourself. If you cannot fix it within time before you go for your interview, Don't go for extreme measures. Like I was going to break down my teeth because I was gonna go get the veneers, which the doctor told me they're gonna buff all the teeth, they're gonna remove certain teeth, and they're gonna put this fake teeth, which are the veneers. And I was going to do that because the process was gonna take 1 day. So I was thinking that I'm gonna get it done right away, and next week I'm gonna go and apply for Jet Airways again and go through the interview. But thank God, the people around me, they knocked some sense in me and they said, you have beautiful teeth, because the thickness of my teeth and everything about my teeth is good. It's just one canine wasn't aligned and the lower couple of teeth were not aligned. Because of that, I shouldn't break down and buff all my teeth away and get this fake teeth done. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait patiently, I'm gonna get the braces done, I'm gonna go through the whole process properly, and then I will apply. But it so happened that Air India came for the interview, which I had applied long time ago and had just given a Jet Airways interview, which I did not clear. So my morale was down, I wasn't very confident, but I recognized the mistake I had done. I realized that I cannot do the same mistake in Air India. So since I had got the interview date already, I still went there. I know I wasn't 100% ready because I thought that my teeth are not perfect, but I still went for the interview knowing that this time I'm going to give my best shot. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, guys, you're never going to be 100% ready. There is something you'll always feel that this is not right, I don't look right, oh, I'm not 100% prepared, I haven't prepared enough, what if. Just forget, cut the noise, clear your head, and focus on what you want to achieve and go and strive to get it. So I went for the Air India interview knowing that I'm not perfect. At the same time, they saw that I'm smiling freely, I'm a happy person, my personality. They could see beyond my small imperfection because I was just being myself, and they could see that in the interview. So guys, your takeaway should be that just be yourself. The best you can do is just be yourself, be confident, be natural, interact, and let your personality shine. So I know I'm talking a lot, but I like to share as much information as I can with you guys, because I was in your place back in 2005, 2006, where I was struggling to get information and get as much information as I can to feel confident and feel comfortable. And I hope I'm able to clear some of your doubts. So going back to the question that, is it okay to have imperfections in your teeth? The answer to this is yes, you guys. It's okay to have a small gap in your teeth. It's absolutely fine. If you have certain imperfections on your teeth, like your teeth is overlapping the top or the bottom, it's fine. If you have one teeth which is just slightly above the rest of your teeth, it's absolutely fine. As long as you don't have like black teeth, yellow teeth, or broken down teeth, as long as you look pleasant when you smile, it's absolutely fine, you guys. I'm working with colleagues who by no means have perfect set of teeth. They have like overlapping teeth. Some of them have a teeth which I used to have, like the canine was up, or the lower teeth are like overlapping, and it's all fine. It's absolutely fine as long as you look pleasant, your smile is beautiful, it looks in harmony with your face. That's absolutely fine. Don't focus on that. So we talked about skin, we talked about teeth, about your grooming. I will try to make another video about the makeup and the hair and the clothes you should wear. But if you go back to my previous videos, you're going to see what sort of clothes you should be wearing for your interview, what kind of makeup you should do for your interview. And if you still have questions, you can write me, you can ask me, you can DM me on my Instagram, or you can write it in the comments, and I'll guide you that what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing for your interview. So that brings us to the third question which you have asked, which is about the height. Guys, don't worry about your height. No matter what height you are, you're not going to be able to change it until your interview date, or never ever. So the best shot you have is to go and apply and go through the process and see it for yourself if they accept it or not. Just because you think that you are not a certain height, you shouldn't give up the chance of not going for the interview. Regardless, you go for the interview, and if they don't accept you for your height, that's something which is beyond you. That's something which you cannot change, but at least you gave your best shot. So all you guys who had this question, go and apply and go for your interview regardless of your height. Please. The fourth question you guys been asking me is about your eyesight, about if you can wear glasses for your interview or if you cannot wear glasses for your interview. I would say yes, there are certain airlines that they allow you to wear glasses, like in Etihad. For work you can wear glasses. It's absolutely fine to wear glasses for your work. We have a certain standard of eye frame you should be using for work, but that's about it. But for your interview, I would recommend you to wear lenses. So it's okay to have imperfect vision as long as you wear contact lenses or you're able to wear glasses and rectify and make it 6x6. They're absolutely fine with it. For the interview purposes, I would recommend that wear contact lenses because they can see your face more clearly and more nicely. Although there is no harm wearing glasses, I personally feel it's best to wear contact lenses at least for the interview. Hey guys, one more thing I wanted to tell you about the teeth situation is, if you are currently wearing braces and they're Invisalign, which are the internal braces, or something like this, from the top or the bottom, go for the interview. Absolutely go for the interview. If you're wearing those Invisaligners, which are the plastic ones, the molds, you can of course remove it and go for your interview. If you're wearing the external braces, I would still ask you to go for the interview because the interviewer will ask you that, will you be removing your braces before you go for your training? Or they're going to ask you a letter from your doctor that you will be able to remove your braces before you're going to go for your training. So there is a slight chance that they can reject you, but there is a good chance also that they will accept you with your braces, with the Invisalign or the molds or even external braces. They can accept you if they really like you. So the important thing is, guys, that let your personality shine. Do your best for your interview, regardless of whatever your teeth are, regardless if you think you have one pimple or two pimples, regardless if you think you have certain marks or scars on your body. If they really like you, if they really like you, they always have room to make exceptions. Don't forget that. They are human beings. If they really like you as a person, if they like your personality, if you did amazing in your interview, and that doesn't mean that you have to give the best answer and the brilliant answers. If they really like your personality and the way you are, they can definitely make exceptions. They can ask you for a doctor's or orthodontic letter stating that you will be removing your braces after a certain period of time or before the training or whatever it is. In Air India, they allowed me to go through the training with my braces because I got my braces done that time. It was Invisalign and they allowed me to have the braces through my training and through my probation period, but nobody could see them because they were from the inside. So it was not noticeable, it wasn't visible. And any of you are contemplating getting braces, try to get the Invisaligns, the one from inside, or try to get those Invisalign molds to correct your teeth. Or if you haven't got it yet, just wait for until you join the airline, and then you have a grooming department and they will guide you how exactly you can go about it. So it doesn't mean that if you're going for an interview for a cabin crew and if you become a cabin crew, you can never be able to fix your teeth. You definitely have so many other ways to fix your teeth, and you should explore that option once you already start flying, because your company and the grooming department will guide you accordingly of what they can allow for you. So I hope I answered some of your questions, you lovely people. If you have more questions, if you have more doubts about your interview process or anything related to grooming questions, please hit me up, write it down in the comments or DM me on my Instagram. Please don't hesitate to write it to me. You know, I always get back to you. Sending you so much love and positivity and best wishes for your interview preparations. This is me, Smita, signing off. Until next time.